Okay, everyone, let's get started. Okay. I've had a big break from sitting down through the day. Done a bunch of walking, so hopefully my back can hold out for another hour. For anyone that didn't watch the stream, see the stream this morning, uh, my back is bad. My lower back is really bad, so I can't sit for really long periods at the moment. Um, so I'm just trying to do whatever walking and stuff, stretching to try to make it a bit better for myself. Yeah, but let's get going. So, just quickly, if you're new to my channel or my stream, welcome. My name's Jodie. I'm an artist living in Melbourne, and I'm here with my cavoodle buddy Gigi. So I draw while she naps. She's my sleepy cavoodle, or sleepy voodle for short. So that's Gigi, and I'm the artist, I guess. Alright, well, this morning I had an idea to do a character with a sort of like a color scheme, and I didn't really think too much about, you know, what who the character would be, just a sort of generic human character, I guess, with but with like a particular, limited color palette going on with their clothes and accessories and whatever else. I don't know. I've got a vague image in my mind, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna see what I can get. All right. Pardon my yawns. If you're a regular or semi-regular, you know I kind of just yawn a lot. I don't know. It just happens. Alright, I'm going to set myself like a bit rough center guideline. And I think I'm just going to work in this blue for my sketch. Yeah, for my rough sketching. And we'll see what we can get. So, I don't know. I'm just going to start off with, I guess I'll try to figure out a pose first. Let's smooth this a little bit. And I don't know what it is about using pen pressure. I just don't like it. I really prefer flat brushes. I don't know what that is, but anyways. Start with a rough like head shape. This is, again, very rough. Maybe they don't have to be human, I don't know. We'll figure stuff out as we go. Let's at least get the pose roughly. Alright, so something like that for the head. Kind of want like the chest kind of coming forward and then the hips back down to the middle kind of thing. Something like this, maybe. And I used to prefer to draw male characters. I blame society. But now I definitely prefer to draw female characters. So we're going to go with some wider, not that women have to have wider hips, but that's just what I'm going to go with in this one. I certainly do not have wider hips, but I appreciate women that do. And this is going to be like a little bit more on the cartoony side. So, I'm not going to stress myself out about getting proportions super duper exact or anything like that. It's meant to just be sort of like, you know, man, I hate it when I misclick. Simple, fun, loose character design. Nothing too serious. Let's try to figure out which way this girl's feet are pointing. And I wonder if, have I gone like too far off from center? I don't know. Let's turn this off for a sec. It looks okay. Let's flip it. Oh yeah, look at that. Even with my even with my center guideline, how do I do these things? I don't know. Center guideline did nothing basically. So if I was trying to, let's see what it looks like if I try to put this like that. Maybe I need to use it more for the body to start out with, and then, you know, put the head where it works from there, kind of thing. Just probably like up here. You know, really want to center the neck. Kind of want to have the spine making sense. Hopefully. Ugh. I don't know. Like I said, it's not supposed to be super duper serious. I always have trouble with shoulder areas. Bane of my existence. I tend to kind of like to do this and then just fudge the arms from there. I'm just making a damn mess of all these lines right now. Let's clear some of them up. Hopefully I haven't got that rib cage like too small. So I don't want the midsection too small either. Just don't want this person like being, you know, I'm aiming for healthy proportions, not like Disney freakishly thin in the middle, you know, cartoon feel. A bit more. Yeah, let's go for healthier proportions. Okay. Ankles and then like, I don't know, feet front on are always a bit of a pain. Roughly, let's do that. And then something like this. Yeah, this one's up too high definitely. Let's figure this out a little bit more because the toes would come past like to here. And then you got kind of like the ball of the foot, heel, and then the ankle. That sort of feels a bit better. Except it feels a little bit crooked from here. I don't know. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Candace wants to go get a gym membership. I'm not so keen, I have to say. Like, I kind of need it. You know, I don't take care of my physical health as much as I should. You know, just in terms of regular exercise. Like, I walk every day, you know, plenty busy around the house, you know, doing stuff that needs to be done. But, you know, in terms of like really setting myself, I don't know, like a proper schedule for like exercise, like, you know, deliberate exercise outside of just the stuff you do day to day, kind of. Um, just is how you would think I would know. Always had a problem with female, female sort of like chest anatomy. Oh, that'll do for now. As a rough thing. Not too high, are they? Alright. This pose is feeling... I mean, it's a little bit static so far. Oh yeah, this leg is a bit too, like... How do I say, like... tilted in ways, kind of? It's like too close to the other one. This person would be horribly off balance right now. Just tilt that out like this. That feels better, I think. There we go. Not just gonna topple over, seesaw over. Alright, let's do the old... Should we make it like a Pokemon trainer? Like maybe not any... I don't have to put any Pokemon in, but you know, just for something. I never know what to do with people's arms. You know what I mean? So I could put just chuck a Pokeball in her other hand. Like, why not? Actually, it wasn't too bad. Maybe this clavicle's a bit out of place. Sort of from there. Okay. So we put like one of her hands on this hip. I just love to do that. For some reason. Hand feels a bit big. Let's just clear this space here and let's just try to do this. Cartoon hand. Natural space. Naturally space? Hello. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to come up with a bit of a character design. Just making it up kind of on the spot. And this hand is looking a bit funny. But that's okay. We'll keep going. I'm also thinking of... I wasn't going to put Pokemon into the image per se, but I was sort of thinking that they could be a trainer and they could be holding a Pokeball in this other hand. Because why not? Gives me something to do with the pose. So what would that be? The fingers would be outways, so they'd be here. Something like that, I think. And then let's be a bit cheaty with this circle. Put the Pokeball like right about like this. Okay, I did not place that very well. How are you anyway, Naturally Space? How are you doing? How's your day been? Tell me about it. Somehow it just looks real awkward, no matter how I put it. Alright, let's just try doing it by... Maybe they need to be holding it on the side so that we can kind of see the Pokeball. Alright, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I'm going to put the Pokeball like here. This kind of size, I think. No, that's way too big. That seems better. And maybe I'll... You're good, good to hear. I'm doing fairly well. I've been having, like, real bad pain in my lower back from sitting at the computer too much, unfortunately. But that's okay. Other than that, all good. Can't complain. She's just like This hand is even more awkward than the last. She's just like, look at my Pokeball. She's just shaking it around. Like, look what I got. Whatever poor Pokemon's inside is just getting like bloody shaken up. Shaken up like a milkshake. Ridiculous. That's okay. We can we can refine it and work on it a bit. But for now, she's shaking that Pokemon like a Polaroid picture. Song reference. Okay. I mean, this is probably enough to start with. Now, color scheme. I was gonna go like, you know, she's wearing like all blues or all purples or, you know, something along those lines. So, I didn't decide on the color scheme yet. I guess I should also sort of pick some clothes for her. I'm so bad at fashion, at drawing anything to do with fashion. Um, Something I want to get much better at. So, let's put her in a short but puffy jacket. I don't I don't know the fashion. Short but puffy jacket with like a high collar at the back. I feel like Pokemon trainers are always sort of wearing interesting clothing anyway. What am I drawing? It's just a person. The main idea that I had was to go with, you know, a set color scheme with the clothes that they're wearing, like all different shades of blue or all different shades of purple or, you know, something like that. So it's just a person with, I'm just going to say monochromatic fashion. Let's just say that. That was the base idea. But I've stuck a Pokeball in their hand. So now I suppose they're kind of a Pokemon trainer now. Yeah. I didn't have much of a plan outside of that, I have to admit. It was the monochromatic color scheme character that was like really what started it. I got in my head, so I figured I'd just try to do it. So right now, just trying to settle the loose, like the sketchy outlines. Figure out what this person's kind of like wearing. Then I'll decide on the color scheme. In my head, I kind of saw blue. I could do like, I suppose if I really enjoyed this, I could do a series. You know, could do the all blue trainer or the all yellow trainer, the all whatever. The color scheme trainers, you know. So some kind of like super puffy jacket. No. Damn the misclicking. Okay. Then oh, I don't know if this is like, is this like an inappropriate thing, but like if anyone's seen the Fifth Element, she's got these, how do they go? I'm gonna have to look it up. They're like these weird orange suspenders, but they're like, you can see them here, but they go, it's really hard to find an image from the movie. and not just like cosplay. Oh, I think that might be it. Yeah, that's from the movie. Damn, the image is so small. Yeah, so it's like this really strange. I don't know why the suspenders go like to the sort of like crotch area, but they do. So I was kind of thinking of doing something like that, but I don't know if it's going to look any good. Give it like a bit of a sci-fi kind of a feeling. It might just look ridiculous and not work, but let's give it a try. It serves no function, I think. I mean, I suppose technically it would stop your, it would kind of still work as suspenders work. It would just be like, I don't know. So it wouldn't be any more uncomfortable than wearing something like a leotard, I suppose. I don't know. I'm trying to find logic in that outfit. I'm not sure if there's any logic to be found. You gotta go? No worries. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Maybe I'll catch you another time. Take it easy. Bye bye. Alright, let's just keep trying to figure out what this outfit could be. I kind of like layering things, so maybe I do a V-neck, quite a low cut like V-neck design. Bye bye. See ya. Take care. And then like a shirt underneath that. Then I can get a big necklace. This is getting a bit. I don't want to get too lost with my sketch. And whether the pants are like, I've got black. They're like gold with a black stripe down the middle. I wish there would be like a full body. It's really not like lots of these are cosplays. Lots and lots of cosplays instead of. Okay, so it's like a short white top. This is quite a good cosplay. The pants, I think they might be a bit different, but there's not many images, so it's a bit of a pain. Oh, there's one. They're very small though, yeah. Black line down the middle, black belt, short white top. Oh, and the suspenders kind of go around the back as well. I feel like it's been too long since I've watched this movie. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of ridiculous, but, it's fun. Alright, let's maybe have them go around the back there a little bit, then you can sort of like just see them going around the back. And I don't want to just outright copy that outfit. That's not what my aim is. I was really just wanted to add the funny suspenders that I could vaguely remember her wearing. Put some holes in them. That can be. I don't want this to be like seem inappropriate. And then like a heavy belt. Again, like the suspenders go over the top of the belt. Okay, it's fine. Get a belt in there. The sketch doesn't have to be the most perfect, accurate thing. You can just build on it. I'll just add a simple buckle. Simple belt buckle. And the line on the pants there. Alright, in terms of her pants, I'm sort of thinking like those types that are like real baggy at the top. And then like maybe they're 3/4 length, so they kind of just hug around the knee, and they've got that like drop crotch kind of thing going on. Same on the side. Like this fitted bit sort of around under the knee. And then, yeah, the baggier So these leg details are all gonna be going. Oh, drop crotch with the suspenders absolutely does not work. That's my bad. Okay, so no drop crotch. They're gonna have to... Actually, baggy pants with those sorts of suspenders really wouldn't look right, would it? Okay, scrap that idea. The suspenders dictate that the pants should probably be fitted. So we'll go a slim fit pant. We'll still have them 3/4 length and like, you know, finishing up sort of under the knee. That's okay. We'll give it like a medium high boot, and we'll try to come up with an interesting design for the boots. Something that also is like fitting the kind of like a sci-fi-ish kind of a theme. Okay, so far so good. The pants, I mean, I don't, again, like I really don't want to just copy the design, but I like the line, the stripe. I've got like layered shirts. And what else? I'm not sure what else. Suspenders limit what you can do. That's okay. I suppose we've got to think about hair as well. Hair, sort of thinking like fringe, big ridiculous fringe, shaved on this side, and then maybe some more hair, kind of a very one-sided haircut. That's kind of what I'm thinking, like all the mass of this girl's hair is like on one side. Put like a random stripe on this top. And we'll get a big necklace on there. Okay, I mean, we've got something. I feel like maybe some big, like, straps on these boots, maybe? And then maybe, like, some sort of cool logo on the side here. Sort of make them look like a bit like moon boots or something. Maybe we have, like, a tall, like, tongue piece like this that, like, sticks up above the rest of the boot. Again, like, design-wise, you know, it doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. It doesn't really have to. So yeah, big, like tongue, like a like skate shoes, like tongue piece sticking up over there, and then straps over here. Nothing says sci-fi like straps for some reason. And I also kind of wanted her to have a bunch of like random things hanging off her belt. I don't know what. I don't know. I have to think about it. Something here and something around behind there, whatever they are, I'm not sure yet. And big necklace of some kind. Sitting around about here, maybe with like a gemstone on it or something. It's hard to it's actually hard to decide where that should sit. So maybe the gemstone sits here-ish. Not at that angle, I suppose. Kind of more at this angle. And then we put it on a 3 thingies and then like a bunch of little. Let's figure out how it's going to go. Like this. Let's pick a slightly different color. And then like this. Something like that. And then 3 that join it down to the gem. Cool. Now face. I've been a bit of a fan of the old, just like simple sort of triangle nose lately. Mouth details, I might actually even end up using my pressure brush when I do the outlines, which is wild, I never do. Oh, I know what else I really want to put on her. I saw this really cool eye makeup. Now, I never wear eye makeup, but if I was going to wear eye makeup, it was like this wild, like hot pink kind of, how did it go? Like this kind of, I think. I guess if this is going to be the blue themed character, I'll have to look at, you know, it'll have to be like a bright blue. But yeah, something like that. Let's get rid of these guidelines now. Okay, so literally just going to do a triangle for the nose. That's the sort of style I've been going with lately. And for the shape of her face, I feel like I just give her like a little bit more of a pointed chin. So sort of like a bit more of, still fairly rounded cheeks, a little bit more of a pointed chin. Something a bit more along these lines. Yeah, something like that. Let's just do a flip and have a look at how we feel about it. I think it's working. And then like maybe a strap that comes all the way around to here, and that's like a shoulder bag of some kind. I'm just really loading her up with accessories. That's kind of the point. That was kind of the idea. Is to just put a lot of, have a lot going on. figure out how this bag would work. Okay, so that would be the side, I suppose, and then the top like that. Strap would join there. And then, I guess also let's suggest something on the backpack as well. Some other kind of little keychains or something. Man, my girlfriend really wants to go to the gym today, and I am not feeling it. Tell you what, I just want to sit in and just watch a good series. This is gonna be interesting. See how this turns out, huh? Maybe some sort of nice earring as well. Let's give her a. I guess it can be Pokemon themed, can't it? And that's gonna be Pika every time. Anyone who doesn't know, I'm a simp for Pika. No shame. All Pikachu. Okay. I'm just kind of wondering if I do like make this larger. Rotate left. Doesn't matter which way I rotate. Amazing. Posted the same way again. Software is so good. I can't tell if I've posted that. Yeah, okay, I've done that too big. Maybe do around about this size. Feels kind of good. Gives me a bit more to work with when I do the cleaner lines over the top. I need some good shapes, some good items to be keychains. This is a time where I wish the chat was busy, so I'd love suggestions. Oh, hello. No, I meant 20, thank you. Let's do banana keychain. Banana keychain, star keychain, star keychain is not very creative. My brain just doesn't want to give me any different stuff. Maybe like the R from Azumanga Daioh. Like, ah, like this. Maybe make it a bit of shape and size, hey? Yeah, my back is already having enough. My back is already protesting, feeling like screaming at me to get up. Stop sitting at the computer, stop drawing. Yeah, this is a great thing to make into a keychain actually, just this really simple like art symbol like that. I should really get myself a laser printer. Laser printer? Laser cutter. That would be great. And then I could do all these like silly keychain designs that I think of. Maybe it's something that's worth investing into. Oh. Alright, let's fix this one up a little bit as well. Let's do like a silly face keychain or something. So just do it like a slightly different shape. Like a... almost looks like a happy Squirtle actually. You know, I was thinking of like a kappa. But it fully looks like a Squirtle. I mean, Squirtle works with the blue theme, so... And I've done this, like, I've worked too closely zoomed in. I've made it kind of, like, smaller than it needs to be. So I'm happy to have this at, like, this size. And then get that back on there. Ah, there we go. That's better. Pikachu earring. It's like, this ear is out of place pretty big time. Let's fix that right up. More like there. So the tip of the ear should roughly be eyebrow, and the base should be roughly the bottom of the nose. You know, approximately. Again, not fussing over this too much. Gonna fairly big eyes, fairly large eyes, but it's pretty classic cartoon business, isn't it? Get rid of this a little bit. This is probably okay, just I feel like there's just a bit too much of it showing. Like it's making it... I don't mind if it ears look kind of big. I'm fine with that. I just want them to be making sense. This wonderful neck tendon, which comes from like back behind your ear down to this section, the dip in your clavicle. Although she's got a shirt here technically, so you won't see the collarbones. So it doesn't really matter too much. Now this collar area I have to figure out a little bit. Make a bit of sense of this. How would it be? Like this at the front and then going back? I don't know. I can't quite make sense of it. I'll just have the shoulders coming up and then, yeah, just make it look as though it's just coming around from the back. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna overthink it. Alright, this is where we're up to. This is what we got. And I feel like this is enough probably to get the cleaner outlines added in. Kind of want to suggest that she's got like some bracelets underneath her. Or like just showing. I love just adding endless accessories to characters. It's so much fun. Okay, yeah, and I'll think about some extra, just like subtle makeup details after. I'm not a really big makeup. I kind of like makeup for like dress-uppy, decorative kind of reasons, like as opposed to, you know, completely changing how you look, trying to, I don't know, trying to make yourself look vastly different from what you do, and like, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how I can explain it, but I like decorative makeup that's a bit more artsy and expressive, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Let's start with the clean outlines. So I'm gonna lower the opacity on that layer. Pick my outline color, which I guess I'll work in a dark grey blue kind of zone. I'll grab the, that'll do, whatever. I'm not gonna name it, too lazy. Okay. And now let's start with the outlines. So does this feel okay for a maximum thickness? And it's also kind of difficult for me to tell where this hair is coming from. Heh. It's alright, it's just for fun. It doesn't have to make all the sense. Something about the hair has like an 80s vibe to it. It's giving me 80s vibes. Alright, this ear. Let's just get the side of the face in first and then think about the ear a little bit. Come on. So I've given her a fairly long kind of face. I feel like it needs to be smoother. Let's go up to like 28. See if my lines can be a bit smoother than that. Okay. I guess I also want the ear to be sort of cutting in front of the hair and stuff. Maybe I did it too much. Let's see here. That feels okay. That's kind of like an interesting ear shape. She'll do. And then so, yeah, this one's like just, you'd kind of just beginning. A little bit of it. I don't know. It feels strange on the other side, but that's okay. Give her fairly fine eyebrows. My favorite triangle nose. And I think I'll add the makeup. Um, like on the, I might just add the makeup on the color layer kind of thing. Now, I don't know if piercings can go on this part of your ear. I should know that because I have quite a few. But I'm going to move the piercing to sort of here. Or should I just do it at the bottom? Don't know. See if we can get it to work down here. I think if it like cuts into the jacket a bit, that would be sort of preferable. Let's just get the pick ahead. Even that position is kind of not NQR. Let's just do the line down like this. Okay, and so picker would be sitting around about here. Might just have to do the ears a little bit stubby. Otherwise it'll be just like poking her in the face all the time. Personally, I would be fine with it. Do I try to do a mouth on this picker? Oh, come on then. I guess it kind of works. Alright, let's keep going. This part's going to be nightmarish if I don't do it on a different layer and get the line right. And then just erase the little excess bit. Squish it back down. I erased a little bit too much, didn't I? There we go. Alright, let's keep going. Let's get the color of this shirt. Yeah, I'll figure out the color of the shirt first and then the necklace after, I think. Parallel lines, my nemesis. This must be the most frustrating thing to watch. Believe me, it's the most frustrating thing to do as well. So we're all suffering together. Alright, I'm calling that good enough. And then the necklace kind of... I'm gonna make it all out of circles. Gonna have Inuyasha vibes. He wore a necklace like this from memory. Or like, yeah, a necklace made out of... I guess there's something akin to like rosary beads maybe. Shape's a little bit janky. I feel like it needs to finish a bit more like over here. To get the curve of the necklace looking right. Could be wrong about that, but let's... feel like that does look a bit better. And then I'll do it from here. And then like a little joiny piece, and then let's just... ran out as a big gem to be wearing, but that's fine. Guess I didn't really need to do it on another layer because the lines weren't really crossing after all. Okay, onward. try to get like a little bit of shape going on here. I had it on the other side, so I feel like I kind of need to do it on this side as well. That seems okay. I wonder if I try to like suggest some pockets on this thing too, that would be cool. I love pockets. They never give us pockets on girls' clothes, I feel like. They're always fake pockets, or they're like practically practically useless. Yeah, let's go 3. 1, 2, 3 for that. Leonidas, hi! Hi, 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 hi! Hey, how are you? It must be morning for you right now, huh? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well. Hope work's been good. I was just wondering about you today, actually. When I was out taking Gigi for a walk. Hoping you were doing well. Early for you. It's afternoon for me. I did one this morning. Well, my morning, so it would have been your evening, nighttime. And yeah, doing some more in the afternoon today. It's just how things have worked out for me today. My day's been pretty busy. Bunch of boring stuff, like, just like housework and whatever. But I walked down to the shops and grabbed a few groceries. Took Gigi for a walk, as always. Yeah, other than that, not too much. Pretty usual. Good day. I'd say it's been a good day overall. How about you? I guess you must be uh, kind of getting ready to head off for work or something, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully that hand looks okay. Um, Carry on with this very puffy jacket. I definitely feel like this collar needs to be bigger. Let's just do it like that. There we go. Works. I'm leaving soon for work. Nice. Well, I hope work's good for you today. I've not saved this at all. Let's go monochrome character. That'll do. Oh, it's been a very windy day. We've had a whole lot of warm weather, but now it's kind of turned cold again. Not cold, cold, but cool. It's actually just starting to rain, so I'm glad I got the washing off the line. And yeah, it's been quite windy. Gigi's all curled up on her bed. We actually went to the beach last night, just for a bit of a walk. We didn't swim or anything. And she had a good time. I'm just closing up some windows and stuff, since the weather's turning chilly. You'll be off. Alright, take care of yourself. Have a good day. Hopefully I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good day at work. See ya. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much for saying hi. I really appreciate it. It's good to hear from you. Take care of yourself. Alright, let's do this other, uh, what's it called? Collar? It's have to do. Okay, let's get over onto this other arm. Well, that was nice. Leonidas has been one of my most regular listeners? Participants? I don't know. Listeners, I guess. We have, we've had all sorts of cool conversations. We're both interested in animals and nature and stuff, so. Man, I can't get this finger right. I'll start down here. Go over. Hmm. Hopefully that works. Alright, let's get the round part over a bit more, like over here. The opening section, a bit more facing this way. And maybe down a little bit as well. Something like that. Why not? And actually, let's do these lines on a different layer and try to make them. Yeah, it doesn't matter how I try to do them, they don't. You know what? Let's do that second and do sort of like the lines around first. I feel like if I get those right, then I can put the parallel lines, my nemesis, again. Okay, that's I'm calling that good enough. And then, okay, so I can crunch that layer down and do the circle one here. Kind of holding it downways now, huh? I guess I don't have sort of much choice, but try to... Oh no, the pen's janking up again. Please, no, please don't jank up on me. Alright, I'll do a quick unplug and replug in. And back in she goes. Yeah, I'm gonna suss out the price of a laser printer. I feel like it'd be a great tool to have. Alright, it's back to normal. A really great tool to have. I've got so many ideas that I can't think of any practical way to do it. You know, in terms, like I could print it. Yeah, any practical way to make the thing myself. So if I had a laser cutter, I could, you know, I could make keychains much more easily, and I could like make them myself. And you know, the designs, well, especially the materials, you know, I could do it out of wood. I could make really nice wooden keychains, and I feel like I'm really trying to avoid using plastic as much as I can. Like even once I do open up my online store, I'm going to try to like avoid plastic packaging like the absolute plague. Um, I just don't see the need to wrap everything in plastic. I don't like it. I don't think it's necessary, etc., etc. So, uh, yeah, I feel like if I had a laser cutting machine, which it's an investment, I'd have to save up for it, and it'll probably take me a while to save up for it. But there's so many nice wooden keychain ideas that I have. Well, I mean, I think they're nice anyway. I think they sound nice. And there's just no other practical way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that I could hand carve, you know, 100 tiny keychains out of wood. You know, not practical. So, yeah, I might have to start investigating that. Either that or find somewhere local to me that provides the service. Um, the only thing is I've looked into it already, and when you want to use someone else's laser cutting services, it can get like pretty pricey. You know, whereas if you just did it yourself at home, you could print out, do your like mock-ups and stuff, and like make sure all the design was working. I don't know why the sleeves are giving me such a hard time with the puff shapes, but they are. Something about it. Just looks weird. Well, hopefully that's possible. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's try to get this strap done. This is going to be one of the harder bits, I think, because it's parallel lines. From bottom up easier? I don't know. I mean, that wasn't too bad. Let's turn the smoothing like high, like 35. And let's see if I can trace this line. Kind of almost there. Kind of. Kind of. Oh, it's a hellish nightmare. Okay, let's try turning it at a funny angle. Just stay on the line, hand. You can do it. I have faith in my hand. Okay, one decent. Oh, the button on the pen. Breathe the rage. At least I figured out now that when my Wacom decides to bug out on me, and one more attempt at that. When my Wacom decides to bug out on me and not do the, yeah, there it goes again. Speak of the devil. And like wig out with the pressure sensitivity. I know at least the best, quickest, easiest way to fix that is just to unplug it and plug it back in. I think that's okay. Just get rid of that little bit of overlap. Turn it straight. Yeah, I think that's the most decent I've gotten so far. So let's go with that. This puffer jacket in here and the strap like doing a thing over there. Yeah, let's lower this a little bit. Let's also just crunch those together. Seems okay. Okay, so I think we'll get these keychains in first because they're kind of like coming around from the front of the bag. This one anyway. Do I put like a string of keychain of stars. Like I do another like smaller star coming out the butt. Like this. Yes, I do. I've decided. And then the banana. I feel like I've got so many ambitions that I need like so many tools for, and then like I don't use the tools that I do have already. I feel guilty of that. Like I've got lots of art supplies that I, already as it is that I can use and make things with. But then I keep wanting to do other things as well. Like all of these things have always been in my mind for a long time. I'm talking about the laser cutting here. Um, it really is something I've had in my mind for a very long time. And having access to all sorts of different options tends to work really well for me because, I kind of want to do different things on different days. Or I'll kind of go through phases, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. So at the moment I'm like heavy in the midst of a digital art. I hadn't done any for quite some time. Oh, it had been, yeah, I hadn't done any regular digital art, not like I used to do, for ages. And then all of a sudden I just had this like deathly urge to just do digital art. And yeah, pretty much since I started streaming, so for the last 3 weeks, give or take, um, I've just been like heavy into it and I just keep wanting to do digital art, but I have all the tools I need to do it, so thank goodness I can do it. And then I'm probably gonna, hit a phase again where I just want to paint like traditional art, physical like acrylic paint. Um, so I kind of just have to have all the stuff ready that I want to go. I'm a pain. I know I am. I want to do all this creative stuff, like everything I want to try. And yeah, uh, having a laser cutting machine would be like the best. That would give me almost instant products, like so quickly. I could cut so many out so quickly. I don't know what side I should do this on. I think I should do it on this side. Like I've got the keychain pieces and everything. Literally all I'd have to do is cut them out, put them together. Don't know if I think I just don't put anything down there. It feels strange to do. So I'm not going to. Why are you wandering around, Gigi? What's wrong? She seems perturbed. I'm not sure what about. Alright, let's get the edge of this shirt. Let's try to do it like this a little bit. There she is barking. I'm not sure what her problem is right now. She's like pacing around the house, kinda. Like she's restless about something. belt in as well. Might do this, try to do it in one long line, so it's really, what's the word? Cohesive? Smooth? Ah, don't do it again, Wacom, you piece of crap. Come on. Honestly, this is like the third or fourth time in this session. How long have I been drawing? Like an hour? It's freaking jacked up on me like 3 times. Do better, Wacom. Do better. Jeez, I don't have time for that. Yeah, I'm really impatient. But also, you don't like pay for like the best, supposedly the best brand, to have it like muck up on you every bloody half hour, you know? Annoying. That's not what I paid for. Okay, let's get this buckle. The buckle's gonna be like slightly larger, so I'll do some sort of design on it as well. Come on, man. Just join and do the line. Join and do the line. Fine, don't join and do the line. I'll zoom in and I'll get ya. You know what would be cool as a belt buckle? A pine cone. I just say that because I'm sort of in love with anything to do with pine trees, so I just feel like a pine cone belt buckle would be amazing. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. Look at this. Let's try like rebooting FireAlpaca. I don't really want to blame FireAlpaca because it's probably not. Let's see. And there's no updates or anything. If I go to this and go like software, where do I go like updates? No. Is there a thing for updates? Mapping. Pen. I have to assume it's software. Oh no, I'm not gonna like try to log in. Stupid bloody thing. No updates available. There we go. No updates available. Okay, there is a stable version, so I might just quickly grab that. I don't think it's to do with FireAlpaca. I really don't. Like, the software I'm drawing in should not have anything to do with how the Wacom is performing. At least I don't think so. But let's grab the latest one, quickly install it, and see if that does anything. And I'm expecting it does not do a damn thing. It's worth a shot though, because this is frustrating. Can you stop waddling around, please? Hey, you little bloody tippy tappy feet. Come here. Come here, little tippy tappy feet. What are you doing? She's just wandering back and forth around the house. I don't know if there's something bothering her. What's wrong? She's looking at me. She's staring at me. Okay, this is good to go. Bloop. Yes. Okay. Install it. Okay. Automatically close. Yep, sure. Try again. Try again. Ignore error and continue. I've never had that come up before. That's weird. Finish. It looks like it worked. Okay, it should say using the latest. Yep. Okay, let's open this one. There she is. Looking not too bad at this stage. Yeah, those lines. I don't know how I feel about those lines, but that's okay. I'm going to take 2 minutes to go to the bathroom and just see if I can do something for Gigi, and I'll be right back. Pop it in the chat just in case. BRB. I'll just say like, I don't know, quick bathroom break. I forget what I usually say. Back in 5. Quick bathroom break. Back in 5. All right. Won't be long, guys. Won't be long. Okay, I'm back on voice. My girlfriend just rang me, so had a quick chat. And she's stopping by the Indian grocery store on the way home to grab some dosa batter. So she's there now, and then she'll just she'll just drive the last leg of the way home. Don't need to be on the phone for that. Japanese kappa. I think I want. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Yeah, this is more the. Oh yeah, it's got a duck. That's right, it's got like a duck. Whoa now. That that looks more like a kappa now. That one tiny little detail. But I also kind of want to do the pond at the top of the head. I'd really love to do a sculpt of a kappa because they're so cute. So I might have this bit like go around the back of the head. So that I can kind of get this dish that they have going on. Ugh, this is going to be really awkward. I'm also kind of wondering if I need to do the mouth a bit smaller. Yeah, that'll probably do. The thing can just join at the back, I don't care. The mouth is like kind of huge. We could perhaps something more like a something like that. Let me look at it again. We could have his tongue out. That would be cute. Another good keychain idea. And I think they often have like little tufts of hair on the side or something. I'm like thinking of the kappa specifically from the short series, the Oni, that was on Netflix. Don't know if anyone else saw that. It was pretty good. Very visually pretty. Beautiful, beautiful style it was done in. Quite confident it was all CG, but it was made to look. It had like a stop motion aesthetic to it. I can probably look up that kappa specifically if I go like kappa Oni. Yeah, there he is. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Yeah, super cute character. Great show. Let's do the beady eyes and the little leafy bits coming down from here. There we go. That looks way more like a kappa now. Okay, let's go with that. And what else have we got to do? Boots are done, legs are done. There's kind of like a couple of like puff bits add on the shirt like this. Maybe like coming out from where the bag is as well. Yeah, I mean I think that's everything. Let's jump out. Let's turn off the... Yeah, the head here was like really annoying me before. I think I've got to fix this up. Like it doesn't, I feel like it's not joining properly with the way that I've done the line currently. So I'm going to do it all as like one, the shape of the head all as one bit. So like here, I mean, it does make sense that the hair would kind of puff like out a bit from like the edge of the, sort of like the shape of the skull kind of, when you've got your head shaved on, like on one section. Yeah, so this is like shaved. I don't know if that makes sense. The shape is still bothering me. Something about the shape is still not right. I think I want this to come further back like that. Maybe if I tried to do it from like a bit more zoomed out, I'll be able to see what I'm trying to do. I think what I'm trying to get at is like get the shape of a head better. Currently it's not what I want it to be. Let's try to get it. Do it on a different layer. Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of this bit as well. Bloop. Let's just get rid of this for the minute. Okay, go back up to the other layer. What I'm trying to do, I think, what's bothering me is the shape of her head is not quite right. So yeah, I'm trying to fix that up. Something like this, hopefully, is gonna work. Yeah. It's still, something is still bothering me about it. Ticking me off. Maybe I need the hair to be like coming from like here. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's get this a little bit. Alright, I'll zoom out and have a look at that. Yeah, that's a bit better, I think. Something about it still kind of like bothering me a little bit, but it's okay. This was just supposed to be kind of like quick. This hand, haha, this hand needs some work. Man, I think maybe Candace might be home. Let's done for the bottom sketch now. Let's see if I can fix this up a bit. Gigi, please, puppy. I don't know, let's see if that works a bit better. I don't know, dudes. I think it's a bit better. Let's erase the hand underneath. Very carefully. Get rid of what we had underneath. I tried to make the hand a little bit bigger and a little bit more anatomically accurate, just a little bit. It still looks kind of weird, but hands in that position kind of are always going to look a little bit weird. I think it's better. BB, BB, BB. Don't do that. Don't do that. BB! No! No! Don't scratch that blanket. No. Oof. For any of you wondering what the heck I'm yelling about right now, we've got this, like, heated blanket. And I give it to Gigi, my little cavoodle, because she's a senior dog, and I need to keep her warm. And, she's got her nails. I need to really deal with her nails. They're, like, too long, too sharp. And, when she scratches blankets, she, like, pulls threads out of them really, really badly. I just really don't want her to pull threads out of this blanket. She already has, but I'm trying to stop it, like, from making it worse. So, anyway, this is where we've arrived at. Fairly happy with it, I think. Like, I feel like it's worked out okay. Given that I didn't really have a plan. Can't be too mad with the outcome when you never had a plan to begin with. Maybe that's my strategy, my subconscious strategy. I can't say it didn't go to plan, because there wasn't a plan. Okay, yeah, so this is where we're at. Let me just have a quick look at the sketch to see if there's anything I feel like is missing. I think we got it all in. I feel like there would be a line here though. Oh, Shizen. There we go. Which is the most subtle thing, but I feel like it would be there. I could just see it when I was further zoomed out. It was bothering me. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I guess there could be a bunch of badges on the strap of her bag as well. I might just throw like a few shapes on here and then, you know, put something on there. Put something onto them afterwards. Alright, now Gigi's asking to go outside, so I've got to deal with that. Can't get no peace. Alright, Gigi, I'm coming. Jeez Louise. That's probably why she's been pacing around. Alright, jeez Louise. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. BRB again. Gotta take G outside. Alright, sorry guys. I'll leave this zoomed out so at least people can kind of see where it's at, and I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry again, everybody. That's done. Gigi did have a pee, so that's good. Okay, I did think of a badge while I was doing that. Dragon Ball badge. Whoop. Let's just put a little star inside. Can be the #1 Dragon Ball. Why not? And that was all I thought of. But what about also like a little lightning badge? Who doesn't love a little lightning bolt? Kinda don't want it to run onto the edge of the strap of the bag, but I feel like it's kinda just going to. Too thick. This is a badge I would make if I had my laser cutting machine. Little lightning bolt. Would most definitely make some little crystal thingy. Would definitely do this little thing. Probably on a rounded shape, but you know, whatever. What other kind of badges are there? I mean, not Pokemon badges, just like any old thing. Why not just like I would like put that a bit lower, like a dinosaur head badge thing. The badges I would have. The sorts of badges I would buy. I'm actually thinking of, there's one I'm thinking of getting pretty soon. It's going to be a sale from someone I used to work with on the game dev team. They're having like a sale in their Etsy shop in a couple of days' time, so I'm going to grab one. Which reminds me. She better not be scratching that. Gigi! Stop scratching that blanket. Sorry, everybody, that probably broke your eardrums. I'm really sorry. Papa? We don't scratch this one. I gotta mute for a sec. I'm really sorry. That probably absolutely busted everyone's eardrums. Alright, I gotta finish this up. Because, Candace is home now. I gotta make some dinner and whatnot. So, inside this last little one. Then I guess I'm gonna have to call it. There we go. I'm gonna call it at that for now. That probably makes sense, huh? Okay, guys, I gotta finish up because Candace is home, and I guess I'll probably still add a few more little details onto here, but you know, this'll do for now. Wow, that zoom though, 24. Which kind of just doesn't fit on 24. 22? I'll have to do. Okay, well, this is where we got up to. Thanks for everyone for being along. I gotta finish up now. I'll come back to this one to finish it up tomorrow morning. Yeah, so I'll see you guys then. I gotta go. Bye, 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 bye.